everyone, Delicates here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Violet. In the last episode, we did manage to do some stuff around the Academy, actually. If you guys do know that we actually do have a little, not really like a little assignment, but a little contest that is upon us. Namaguita, or La Piala, wants us to do before we actually do take on this contest that is actually a matter of fact called the Academy the Ace Tournament. We actually want us to rematch the gym leaders. Gonna go ahead and let you guys know that this is gonna be the first time I'm actually gonna be doing this, because I actually did not do this any of the older games actually. That we can be able to challenge or we match the legendaries, a matter of fact. So that is what Greta wants us to do. And also I did manage to get some track of some of the legendaries. We're gonna get into legendaries a little bit later. Some of the Pokemon that are in the Pokemon Center, actually, or the Pokedex, I mean, that we actually have a good amount of them that I can probably just transfer over from Sword, but a lot of them are like basic like Pokemon that we can just go ahead and do. But you do see that we do we actually have all of the gyms that we can be able to do. That's what La Playa kind of wants us to do, is take on the gyms. If I remembered, Caddy was the first gym leader. We can actually just fly out to Conchodo. I'm kind of curious that it's just going to be a straight on like battle, or we actually had to take on the gym challenge again just to be able to rematch the gym leaders. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that this is gonna be a movie, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Alright, so if I don't know if they actually want us to do this in order, so I'm assuming that is probably what we are going to do. And as a matter of fact, some of the Pokemon in the Pokedex are the Paradox Pokemon that I actually will need to try to get from Scarlet. I will actually try to like fulfill the Pokedex on my own time. Like, so don't be aware that we only have like a few Pokemons that we actually will need to battle at, that I will actually have to get to try to fully complete the Pandea's Pokedex, actually. Hello there, my name is Caddy, and I am the owner of the Pasteur Soupberry. Oh, the new champion everyone is talking about. Is this actually you, sweetie? It sure is. Hooray, I guessed correctly. I suppose that makes sense, though. You're so really strong. You really look like you would enjoy yourself when you try my sweet treats, too. People like that always have great potential. So, you're here on an errand for the top champion, are you? I am. I had completely forgot that she was supposed to be going around for inspections. Thankfully, I just happened to be here today to give cakes to my staff. Phew, lucky me. Well then. Very well then. It is time for me to get a taste of the new champion's strength. Yes. Oh, what's fun? Let's go somewhere more suited for battling. I actually do need to get a list of the gym leaders. I do have it all on the piece of paper here, but I'll be like rattling through all of these papers, so I'm going to have like have it on my phone beside me, if you guys know what I mean. I remember your olive rolling progress was very well, Diligence. you had such Vigo. It was also as if you had telestasis into a fighting type yourself. How many gyms have you been in when you first came here to mine? Was it your first? Yes, this was your first gym actually. The Contodo gym is closed at the academy, so many trainers just started out like to come here first. With that in mind, La Prairie asked me to go soft on trainers like a nice sponge cake. I feel sad for my sweet little bugs since that means they quite often lose the battles. But appreciably like this gets me excited because I can finally show my true strength. Allow me to lead you into submission. Alright, so the rematches of the GM leaders for the top champion or unlocking the Academy Ace tournament is on. Alright, so Caddy's gonna be starting off with a look dick. I feel like Masquerade's a little bit of a bad start here. Don't expect me to be sweet today, and don't cry when you taste better defeats. Yeah, so we definitely will need to swap out. Just one little second here. Okay. Alright, skill dodge. Let's use touch song. Sucker Punch. We actually did not have Fucoco and Craxley around this time, so it'd be best for us to go through Caddy with no problems actually. Atlantic is fainted. Our Pokemon's gonna gain experience. Oh, she's gonna bring out a Fortress. Okay, so I do remember that Fortress is one of the Pokemons that we need to see for our Pokedex actually. Let me see if I can be able to find it. Yes, like here. I do have a page next to me to showcase like all of the Pokemons that we have seen and what we haven't. I do know this is Bike and Steel. So let's use Touch Song Skill Dodge. Ooh. Oh, it has 30. Okay. So it's not gonna get one-shotted. Stone Edge from Fortress. That is gonna be super effective. It was a critical hit. Let's use Scorch Sun again. Why not? Alright, nice. Fortress is fainted. We got a Heracross next. Gonna keep Skeletor's in the mix. I just got the photo. Probably the thumbnail for this episode, actually. Alright, got Heracross. Let's use Touch Song. It's gonna be super effective, one shot. Skeletor's special attack boost. Heracross is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain experience. It got a Spider Drop. And you keep Skeletor's in the mix. Touch Song. Slope Trap. So I'm just gonna protect this. Touch Song's not gonna hit because Spider Ops protected itself. Let's use Flamethrower. Silk Trap again. Protected itself. And Flamethrower's not gonna do anything. Alright, Spider Ops protected itself. Let's do Flamethrower. Alright, Skeletor's gonna hit first this time. That will one-shot Spider Ops. Spider Ops is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain experience points. We got a Ursaline coming in. So that Teddy also did evolve. Experience is important for bug types. It's time to leap into victory. Yeah, so, but remember we got the tell stasis here. We use Touch Song. Because this Teddiursa, if you guys remember, was a pain in the ass. It really, really was a pain in the ass. Do not know why, but it was. My sweet little bell, summon your few forms as we begin to bug. There was like other dialogue I kind of wish I actually got though. Touch Song's gonna hit. And that is gonna be a super effective one-sided. Ursling is fainted. Nice. And our Pokemon's gonna gain experience, and we had defeated Caddy again. I see you emerge from your channelist and became a beautiful new you. But thank you for the 11,880 Pokedollars there, Caddy. That was quite the battle. I must say that your skill rivals that of even La Priera. Oh, how sweet it is to battle without holding back even if I end up losing. I am beginning to think that going too soft on people may be no good for either parties. My coloring teacher, Mr. Kufu, did tell me to put more into myself into baking after all. I think I may try conducting battles and more in my own style from now on. The trainers compelled that the Contador gym is surely more difficult. I just tell them that not all pastries are sweet. Goodbye for now. I hope you see you again someday. Alright, so that was Caddy. So that was 1 out of 8 out. Yes, our Pokedex was updated. Alright, now it is time for the grass type gym. If I remember, it was grass type. And Artisan? Yes. And Artisan. So we're gonna keep Skittle Dodge in the lead for now. We do need to heal up our Pokemon though at the Pokemon Center. That's definitely for sure. Before we do, now that you have the Hall of Fame badge, you unlock the Judge Factor for you. Ooh, the Judge Factor. Behind the boxes, you can push the plus button twice to navigate to and check the individual strength and have it to your Pokemon. Oh, did you already know that? I did not know that, but thank you for telling me that. I may need to check that out. The strength. I see. Interesting. Actually, matter of fact, we do need to move Gyarados in the lead. I like how you can actually be able to like look through the stats by pushing the plus button now. Alright, now it is time to take on... I don't remember the gym leader's name here. The second gym leader. I know he's an artist, I just don't remember his name. How really unprofessional of me to don't remember his name, actually. Precious. Yes, that's his name. Avent Grande. You are Dillikins now? You're the artist Dillikins Grande. My name's Dillikins. It's the champion, actually. My name's Dillikins. That is no conclusion. Each time I recall a archerless battle, I found myself wishing to face you once again. I am so very glad that you are here. Praise Mother Nature. I had planned to meet with the top champion today, but I have just cancelled that plan. Shall we instead talk in art together? Yes, let's do it. What? You came in the top champions did? Well, I cannot be bothered by that. I don't care what the reason is. We can make a masterpiece together once more than fine. Well then, Dillikins, are you ready to open wide a door to a world of art? Yes, let's do it. Mr. Grande, well, very well then. Let us head to my studio. A lot of these gym leaders I probably won't remember, actually. Don't like their names. Behold, Dillikins, the site of Artisan's windmill. It catches the wind that blows across Pandaria and slowly when powerful spins even on. By leaping down on that windmill to appear before those who would challenge my gym leads of the depths to our battles. Oh yeah? I see. I knew you could understand my reasoning, Dillikins. Ha ha ha. Thus I believe I can spare my legs today, so we are sure to create a greatest masterpiece yet, even if I do not alight from above. But I digress. We are both artists, are we not? We have no further use for words now. I'm assuming you are ready. Let's our preparation work of art begins. Alright, British, let's fight again. The rematch, you're gonna start it with Litigant. Okay, so we are getting some Pokemon that we did not manage to get from from main game. So let's use Touch Song. Litigant's gonna use Light Screen. And now I'm trying to look for where Litigant's located on the map. On the map, Litigant. On the Pokédex page for trying to I want to see if I can complete it or check you. Litigant is fainted. We got Descendra. I know Centrino is another one of the Pokemons that we need, actually. Right. Let's use Touch Song. It was super effective. Scale does a special attack rolls. Centrino's gonna use Sand Headbutt. Gonna be much. Let's use Flamethrower. Make sure you guys drink your water. It's good for you. Alright, Tessendred is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain experience points. Skeletor's gonna level up to level 75. We got a Billum. Gonna keep Skeletor in the mix. Just use Touch Song. A beautiful one shot. Skeletor's a special attack rolls. Billum is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain experience. Masquerade is gonna level up. You got Elbluba. Okay, this is another Pokemon we don't have. on our Pokedex, so let's go ahead and scratch it off. I was used Touch Song. Beautifully one-shotted. Let's give those special attack boosts. Got Sea Sour Grass Growth across the battlefield. Adalova is fainted. Our Pokemon's gonna gain experience. We got a Sudowoodo next. Putting key Skeletor's in the mix. This was content is deep-rooting natures of plants and abuse thorns. There was some other dialogues, but we will need to tell Stasis, and you were gonna use Touch Song here. I hope this book lives in their expectations, as I call it Chewy Part 2. I have a feeling that Touch Song's not gonna do much. I may be wrong though. I forgot Sudowoodo has Study, so it won't get one-sided. Here is special attack is gonna boost Stone Edge. It was super effective. Skeletor's HP has stored, also Sudowoodo's. Let's use Flamethrower. Nice! It was super effective. Sudowoodo is fainted. And our Pokemon is gaining experience. Ticketon just leveled up. We just managed to defeat the second gym leader, Baswas Grand Grande. I think with 11,880 Pokédollars. Seeing you in the midst of battle, you are like a unique gradient slowly changing hues. Ultras and yet gentle. Such contrasts are like the words that express it. My hat goes off to you. My battles with you are truly a gift. Each time I am made to remember how I felt so long ago when I first ventured into this world of art. I almost forgot. You were here for the gym expert in the top champion's deed, correct? Well, that is no coincidence. Report on my gym here as you see fit. My expectations are overflowing. It is drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin on my new piece at once. Excuse me, farewell. Retris has been defeated. Now, next is our girl south. Ion. I guess we're gonna do our next crap racing. Ion. Yes, let's travel to Livisia. Okay, so if I remember, she does have electric type Pokemon. Ground is gonna be best. I don't have anything that's gonna be good against Pokemon, because I do remember that Miss Magus was out of left field, if you guys would. I'm pretty sure we can pop something off, if you guys know what I mean. Hello, Ion? Pamela, your eyeballs are mine. Caught in my literal web. What's your headset, Ion? Hi, Golly. Hello, hello, hola, Kaioi and bonjour. Wait, you ain't Greta? She sent me instead. Say what? You just became a champion and you're already out helping La Priera? Weren't you just doing your gym test like yesterday? You really kicking butt out there. It's been a minute actually, but it wasn't just yesterday, Ion. Wait, so basically what you're telling me is that right now is a perfect time for us to collab? I can see it now. You must be more popular than ever. Okay, I pick up what you're putting down, friendo. Since you're here to do the expansion of Greeter, I'm gonna give you a so you never forget. And I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we got down to it. What do you say? Let's do it. Yes, here we go. Off to Battleland. This fight was fun, if you guys. It really was. That Miss Magus was out of left field though, but I'm kind of curious what type of Pokemon it's gonna have this time. Hello, hello, hola, sabin and bonjour. Welcome to Ion Zone. It's me, Ion. Today, guys, it's our brand new sparkling news champion, Dillikins. You got value among the gym leaders, friendo. You all we talking about recently. I remember your gym test well. It was buzzsocking. This thing's gonna trend like crazy. I can't wait to see those views. Numbers go up, up, up. Alright, here we go. Got that camera set up just how I like it. I don't know about you all, but I really need to get this battle started. We all call this stream Gym Leader Ion Battles like you've never seen before. Alright, here we go. Gym Leader number 3. Alright, so we don't have any ground type Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure we can probably work our ways around that actually. Alright, see how about Kilowatts well. It is gonna be a Touch Song, Upper Heat, Flamethrower, and Salvo is gonna be effective, so we use Touch Song. Kilowatts well is gonna use Tailwind. Tailwind blowing the opponent team behind. Or something like that. We just use Touch Song. Skill versus special attack rules. We haven't used Overheat since we used it. Let's use it. Discharge. Skill versus Overheat. Kilowatt well is fainted. And special attack partially dropped down, but Kilowatt well is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. We got Electrode coming in. I think Excalibur just leveled up. Let's keep Skeletor's in the mix. Yeah, Electrode. Let's use Touch Song here. Electrode's gonna use Electric Terrain. Electrical Current wins across the battlefield. Let's use Touch Song. Scalar special attack boost. Let's use Flamethrower. Electrode's gonna use Discharge. Skeletor's is paralyzed. We can probably be able to fight from that. Gonna use Flamethrower. Electrode is fainted. Okay. Our Pokemon's gonna gain experience. Skeletor's just gonna level up again. We got Luxray coming in. We maybe bring it out Excalibur. So we need to heal Skeletor's out. Next we got Intimidate, that's gonna drop Excalibur's attack. Stat, let's use Clipperwise. Luxray's health is in the yellow. Got Wild Charge. It's not really affected on Excalibur. Luxray damage from recoil. Let's use Draco Minotaur. Luxray is fainted. Also, the special attack on Excalibur is dropped. Luxray is fainted. Gonna gain some experience. We got Billibolt. Let's keep Excalibur in mix. Okay, let's use Clipperwise. Fetchel Nemesis or something like that. I think it's like can like absorb electricity. If I remembered, I remember this Bellbolt can be a little tanky. If I remembered, it's just Icicle class. It is effective. Now we are doing this, let's go ahead and max Potion Scale Dodge. Billbo's gonna use Thunder. It's not really effective on Max Excalibur. Let's use Clipperwise. Billbo's health is in the red. Thunder from Billibolt. That's gonna faint Excalibur. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring out Tickaton. And let's do Draining Kiss. Just a pinch of health on Billibolt there. Billibolt's gonna use Thunder. Tickaton's gonna avoid the attack. Team Reflect has worn off, which is Skittle Smack. Billibolt's gonna avoid the attack. Billibolt's gonna use Thunder. Alright, Tickaton is paralyzed. Let's see if we can do Draining Kiss here. Alright, there goes Billibolt. Nice. Billibolt has been defeated. Now we got that Miss Magus. If you guys remembered. Okay, let's bring out Masquerade. Get Masquerade some accident. Hey Dilkins, quit hopping a limelight and let me sign a bit, yo. Alright, we're gonna use Telestasis and we are gonna use Knockoff here. Yeah, this man's Magus was out of left field. The same thing was like Ursuling back in Caddies. But Tediosa was out of left field. Time for Sunnier Light Bulb. We have the inventions to lead me to victory buzzed. We can use Knockoff. Jackson William. We're gonna use Knockoff. Miss Magus is in the red. Oof, that was super effective. So we'll play Move Ion, but we're going to use Flower Trick here and finish this fight. And Miss Magus is defeated. And we have defeated Ion, the third gym leader. A brand sparkling newest champion hot stuff. Thank you for the 11,880 Pokédollars. Aw man, I'm not super happy about losing, you know, but look at those view numbers. The Iron Zone on a roll today. I'm on Cloud 9. No, Cloud 10. Having someone as popular as you on my stream was a great idea. I'm training like the internet's mad at me. We should collab like this originally. Don't go appearing on other channels though. Alright, I don't know about you, but I'm done telling Lampriel what a sensations I was, okay? Well, eyeballs all mine, cat in my ledger web, what you hatches unknown signing off. Nothing new on the on her team actually. I was a little not really disappointed, but I think it was basically just like the same team that she had when we actually was on our jump tests actually. There's a team over here and somehow I did not manage to get. Let me jump up here. It's a struck a bug. Okay. Next is we need to make our way to Cascadia? I may be wrong on that. Yes, Cascadia. Also, while we are here, and I do need to blind them. I do need to heal up my Pokemon while I'm at it. So let me go ahead and heal up my Pokemon. This gym was water, if I remembered. So we definitely will need to swap out Skelders to Masquerade here. I do hear a coin, bud. There you are. Got 3 coins there. Alright. Now we're back here in Cascadia. We need to make our way up the elevator here to make our way to the gym. And take on the Self Boy himself. I do remember that the gym leader here was a Self. Actually, I do want to go back to Port Armenia and check out some options there. That's what I may do a little when we're not doing rematches with the gym leaders for Greta, actually. Hello, Kufu! Hiya, still right up. Welcome to the Cascadia's gym. Vulture Valhosa, look who it is. I was expecting someone else. The top champion. I came instead. Ah, I see. Miss Greta put you up to this, did she? Yeah, she actually did, but I don't mind it, to be honest. It feels like just hearsay that you were just out collecting your badges, and now look at you, already champion rank. You're like one of those fist Pokemon that completely change shape and name as it evolves, all full of life. What a great catch. And now this, I'm promising up in common here to test my abilities himself. Don't worry, this old man used to face harsh reviewers part of the restaurant's business. Alrighty then, You ready to battle this old man and see if he still fits to be called gym leader? Yes, let's do it. That's what I like to hear. Right this way. Honestly, like, for me, it does feel like it was just yesterday. If you guys know what I mean. That we actually fought Kafu. Ever since you fired on that chose seaweed from me, all my dishes used had been big hits. Thanks for that. Guess it's no surprise you did a well that we be worthy of champion rank. Goodness gracious, but do I ever meet all kinds of people while doing this job? I seen people like yourself who won for speed already up a raging rebel and plenty of people who settled down like a calm lake. We older folk tend to prefer a latte, of course. But this old man himself found that a bit dull. Rivers flow into the oceans, that water then climbs up into the clouds and becomes rain. I am confused, the torment. Ever changing just like water? Now come see what I'm made of. I understood. Kufu, the 4th gym leader. And he's starting out with a Verusa. Good ingredients don't need a couple of spice. Get ready for a fresh wall of, I'm gonna say probably male. Let's use Flower Trick here in Masquerade. Verusa is gonna get one shot. It was a critical hit. Pokemon's gonna gain experience. They got a Piplup. Carnival's gonna level up. Now, people got Grizzard. It's gonna make it start raining. Just use Flower Trick. We don't have Paimon this time. Ooh, that was super effective. So that's like the only thing that was changed from the team. Feedback's Caliber will probably do this. Let's just Clipper Rush. Alright, Pebble is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain experience. A guy Clawzo. I'm gonna keep Excalibur in the mix. Let's use Cleaver Rush. It's gonna be effective. Close to being one-sided, but Clawzo's gonna use Aqua Sphere. That is gonna be super effective. One-sided Excalibur. Okay. I think I'll take a ton. We will need to revive Masquerade. Let's use Training Kiss. Alright, Cluster. There we go. Cluster is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. We got the Rug Trio. Gonna keep Tickaton in the mix. I can use Training Kiss, but I feel like I'm going to get some max revives here. Masquerade. Thank you for Nurse Million for giving us the max revives in the last episode. Stubborn Tantrum. It was super effective. And stopped. Choose Training Kiss. Stubborn Tantrum again from the Rug Trio. Matter of fact, we need to try to figure out how I can be able to encounter the first stage of this Rock Trio, though. And Masquerade was just Flower Trick. And it's gonna be a super effective one-shot. It was a critical hit. Rock Trio is fainted. Pokemon's gonna get experience points. We got the Bannable. Gonna keep Masquerade in the mix. Battle down like hatches and prepare for a storm. That was making battle exactly. Yeah, I forgot that there's a desert next to Cascadia, so we're gonna start making a sandstorm here. Alright, we're gonna use Telestasis and Resist Flower Trick. And Crown Bonnable Telestasis, think outside the crowd trap, I say. Flower Trick said one-shotted, but I may be wrong. Yep, it will be one-shotted. It was super effective. It was a critical hit. Gumbannable is fainted. And then Pokemon is gonna gain experience. We have defeated Kufu. What a refreshing loss. My mind as clear as still water. But thank you for the 11,880 Pokedollars. You really put the pressure on. Guess I should have expected no less. For someone with Lampria's still and approval, what a catch. The wise cultures, for better or worse, put in everything around him and have really wild and decided efforts on those surrounding. That makes those friends who stay by your side all the more important. You voted for it, Volgard. Got my motivation flowing up like a rising tide. Next time you see Miss Squeeter, tell her that old man Kafu flowing and crashing more than ever. Don't forget to tell your young friend that you'll come back to see me again. Now, you're here. It's good to see Kafu again. I mean, it's funny that his gym test that we literally had to chase him down to Port Meridian and do an auction on some seaweed that's always from the Hoenn region, if you guys remember that. Next is Larry. The normal type Larry, not the Elite Four Larry, no matter it's the same person. Alright, so that means we're gonna be traveling to Midley. Also, we do need to heal about Pokemon while we are here. There's 4 more gym leaders left, chat. Alright, so it's gonna be normal, so that the only typing it's gonna be good is fighting? I think there's more fighting moves I got in the TM machine. I need to go check on that. Fighting, we got low kick. Got fighting here, that is slow sweep. Quick break. Buck up. Drain punch. Body press. Ooh, arrow spell. We don't have the materials for this though. Focus blast. Don't have two. We just need 2 flamingo down and 1 embodied heron to be able to do that. Okay. I think we should be fine though. We should be fine. That means we will need Quadraval to be in the lead because Quadraval does have close combat on it. I feel like it wasn't that long ago once we've been here too, if you guys know what I mean. It really has not been that long ago. Hello, Larry. It's time for a meeting with the boss, but it seems I got a visitor with no appointment instead. This is absolutely something they do. No, I understand everything, I'm assure you. I look forward to our battle then. It's much appreciated. I'm looking forward to our battle then. Oh, of course, it's no problem. My opponent is my boss, so I have to do as she says. But now she's ordering students around. I must be here to fight you because of the top champion. I see. So you're helping the boss free up some time to enter a tournament at the academy. Well, whatever floats your boat, I suppose I never let myself get roped in like that. Well, let's knock this task off our list then. Now you're just wasting time, Sawi. Let's head to the treasure entry then. Oh yeah, the cafe, if you guys remembered. Little sushi cafe place. You already faced me during the elite test, so I doubt this will leave much of an impression on you. In any case, let's get started, shall we? I'll be facing you in my role as a gym leader, so I'm going to use my original team. They belong to the normal type. Normal is a plain advantage remarkable one of the meal. I'm pretty fond of them, you know. They suit me perfectly. I'm about as original as you can get. People Pokemon, there's no need to complain things. Nowadays, people only seems to want a shock factor. Something's weird, something bizarre. At the end of the day, there's nothing beat the relief of coming home from after a fun vacation. When all said and done, sympathy is strongest. It's weird that his team in the Elite Four was Sky, or Flying. Oh, you're using the weird pig Pokemon. I can't even pronounce the name actually. The boss takes some getting used to, you know. You got your work cut off for you. Alright, we can use close combat. Quadraval's gonna use close combat on the Orgologni, or whatever this pig Pokemon is. But it's fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. I got Komolan coming in. We're gonna keep Quadraval in the mix. Comatose. Kamala is drowsy. Let's use close combat. Gonna be super effective one shot. All of else is defense gonna drop. And also special defense gonna drop. And Kamala is fainted. Our Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Got Berry coming in. Gonna keep Quarterval in the mix. A little bit of mix of flying, so let's use close combat here. Could have one-shotted. Because I remember, Bravely was in his Elite Four team. The Brave Boy's gonna one-shot Quarterval. Bravely's fainted too. Just literally fainted herself by the big core damage there. Alright, let's bring out Excalibur. Why not? Donna's Force. Let's use Clipper Rush. It's gonna be effective anyway. Donna's Force gonna use Stone Edge. That's gonna one-shot Excalibur. It was a critical hit. Excalibur is fainted. Just bring out Ticketon. Let's use Gaton Hammer. It's where that Ticketon is literally blitzing the court, actually. A little weird. The Ticketon is gonna level up. We got the Staraptor next. We'll swap out two Skeldars here. Yeah, so a little bit of his gym team and his Elite Four team. You're just playing strong, ain't you? But I always output my best results. Because I remember the Staraptor was in his Elite Four team. I'm gonna use Tailstasis and let's do Touch Song. Time to show what we can really do. Same gold book as always, please. Alright, time to Tailstasis ourselves. Staraptor's gonna use Brave Bird. Staraptor's gonna take some recoil damage. Skeldars are gonna use Touch Song. Oof. Should have finished Staraptor, but Staraptor's only need like a pinch damage left. Close command from Staraptor. Staraptor's defense dropped. And special defense drop. We can use Flamethrower. And there goes Staraptor. Staraptor is fainted. And our Pokemon's gonna gain some experience, and we just defeated Larry. At the time. A third summon of defeat, huh? I think of it at 11,880 Pokédollar. I guess you're hungry, Larry? You're a bit too much of an average Joe like me to handle. But I think I understand now. Why was I told to use blind times when I battle as a member of the Elite Four? I mean, sincerely, you never ever notice if you stick to flat, well, taller paths. It do me good to amount talent that soars as high as yours from time to time. Well, if the boss says I should do so, I do so. She won't catch me doing it for fun though. And in any case, I've been strictly told to cut down on my overtime hours, so I call it a day. Nice! We just managed to defeat Larry. Now it's time to make our way up to Mount Airy to take on Rimey, the MC of Whip, and her ghost type Pokemon. We do need to heal up our Pokemon, so let's make our way to Mount Airy. Yes. 3 more gym badges, or gym leaders love. You guys know what I mean. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and heal. So far, this challenge has been pretty straightforward. We haven't really had any struggles, if you guys know what I mean. Right. Time to take on Rimey for the second time. Alright, here we go. Rimey! Well, if it isn't my little challenger Dillikins, it brings you back here, baby. Finally ready for that rap battle? Yeah, a rap battle sounds great. Huh, so you're a champion way comedian too. So instead of her, I get you. She sent a rookie champion instead of coming out here herself. Doesn't she know who I am? Sorry, I got heated down. Don't worry though. You ain't the one who stuck that nerve. Oh well, I was just thinking about liking to see you again anyway. Guess this is just how fate has it. If we doing this, let's do this. Ready to show me how strong all of those adventures made you? Yes, let's do it. Now that's the spirit. Come on, let's put on a killer show. I need to swap out Qualival to Scale Dodge. Did not manage to do that, but oopsies. It feels like just yesterday that you were here for your gym test. Now you all chopping up and out doing errands for La Prima herself. I tell you something, you get to be my age, time starts passing you by fast. That is true. With these sentimental styles that's really my wow, time to kick a rhyme and hit the flow, let's go. My spell is morning, yupping to get this battle chopping. You best be ready to begin. Our little chappy is coming into his own. Come on baby, rattle me down to the bone. Alright, it's time to challenge Rimey. I forgot, it is a double battle. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot. Come on, Rookie, show me you deserve to be called a champion. I did forget that it's a double battle gym. The quad step's not gonna do anything for Minikyu because Minikyu's decide just get broken. Flavor from Minikyu. Let's go to those gonna use Saddle Ball on Bellnet. That is gonna be super effective once on Bellnet. Bellnet is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain experience. Rimey's gonna bring out the Houndstone. We're gonna use Aqua Step on Houndstone. Let's do Saddle Ball on Minikyu Scale Dodge. Crackstone's health is in the yellow. Speed boost on Cordova, where Minicure's gonna use Play Rough on Cordova, and Cordova is painted. Saddle Ball. Gonna hit Minicure. Minicure is painted. We got Fit and Force coming in. Houndoom is gonna Venice. We got Tickaton. Ooh, we got a Spirit Tomb. Okay. One of the Pokemons that we do need for our Pokedex, actually. Alright, we can use Dreaming Kiss on... I'm assuming we can do it on... Spiritomb? I may be wrong on that, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's use Saddle Ball on Houndstone, though. Scale Dodge. Dreaming Kiss and Spiritomb. It was super effective. I'm gonna use Saddle Ball. Houndstone's gonna avoid the attack. Houndstone's gonna use Phantom Force. Willowbits on Spiritomb, that's gonna hit Tickaton. Tickaton is a Bond. Tickaton's gonna get hurt by the Bond. Let's do Buja Swing on... Actually, it's gonna hit all three. Let's use String Kiss on Spiritomb again. Saddle Ball on Houndstone. Scale Dodge. Attack on Spiritomb. Spiritomb's protected itself. Draining Kiss won't hit. Spiritomb protected itself. Let's use Saddle Ball. Alright, there goes Houndstone. And Pokemon's gonna gain experience. The Tickaton's gonna get hurt by the Bone. We got the Toxicity. Let's use Super Draining Kiss on Spiritomb. And let's do Touch Song on Toxicity. This ghostly change turns your high and lows. The brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. Oh, it's just gonna tell Stasis Toxicity. Okay. Sucker Punch on Spiritomb, it was super effective. Draining Kiss. Oof, could have fainted Spiritomb. It was a critical hit. Spiritomb's energy got drained. We used Touch Song on Toxicity. Alright, Skill does a special attack boost. Toxicity's gonna use Overdrive. That is gonna hit Tickaton and Skill Dodge. Tickaton's gonna get helped by the Bond. Let's use Tickaton Hammered on Toxicity, and Skill Dodge, let's use Saddle Ball on Spiritomb. Sucker Punch on Skill Dodge. Well, there goes Skill Dodge. Okay. Tickaton Hammer. Thought I would be able to faint. You think I'm down and out? I'm about to turn your world upside down. Hex on Toxicity. To Tickaton. Oof. Just one. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We only had Excalibur and Mouse. Let's place it Excalibur to the left and Masquerade to the... Now that's two Pokemon. Let's use Crunch on Toxicity. And Masquerade, let's use Knockoff on Spiritomb. Spiritomb's gonna use Sucker Punch on Excalibur. Masquerade's gonna knock off. Alright, there goes Spiritomb. And Excalibur is going to use Cleanse. Excalibur is going to level up, and there goes Toxicity. That was a close match. It really was. And now Pokemon's going to gain some experience, and we just defeated Rhyme. We only got 2 gym leaders left. You're cool, my friend. You moved my soul. But thank you for the 11,880 Pokédollar. Haha, was expecting you to rattle me that much? You got me off guard just like Sour Snake. Sorry for calling you a rookie, hopefully good. I just wanted to prove the strength of Ghost type to Greta, but I guess I got carried away. You're the real deal, my friend, I can guarantee that. From here on out, Rhyme, got your back. If you run into any vixen trainers of Hexed Inspectors, just give me a call. Now you go enjoy this big wide world to the fullest. You'll hear me later, baby. And thank you for the 11,880 Pokédollars there, Rhyme. Alright, now we only get 2 gym leader stuff. Next is Chillip. If I remember, Chillip was Psychic. I think it was Fairy, if I remember it. We're gonna be back here in Glacial Mountain. But we're gonna be making our way over. Oh, it's Psychic. Okay. 2 and Funada. I still can't pronounce this city's called, or this town's called. It's hilarious that I still can't pronounce it correctly. Oh, it's gonna be Psychic. Okay. So... Dark, Ghost, and Bug. So Tickaton does have a Bug type move. Masquerade and Skeldus gonna be best here. Let's get Skeldus some action in. Swap out Masquerade and Tickaton. Alright, now is time to take on our god, Chillip. The 7th gym leader. Hey, Gar. Oh, if it isn't Dillikins, it's been too long. Your booty has become even more refined since the last time we met. You're too kind. Yours as well, Chillip. Ah, thought you the art of flattery. Is my young friend all grown up now? So you're here in place of Greta, are you? Just between you and me, I'm not exactly her biggest fan. That bewitching error of hers overlaps too much with my own style. So it's maybe for the best that she sent someone else for the job. With you, I feel like I can really give this battle all I got. Without further ado, are you ready to pursue quintessentially beautiful together? Let's do it. Still love that dress, actually. Oh, wonderful. Let's head to the battle court. Such a gorgeous dress. Low-key, it's such a gorgeous dress, actually. The worst of insulation before a battle, every cell of my body is humming with excitement. Having a totally amazing opponent such as yourselves make the feeling even more powerful. You know what? I'm really happy right now. A diamond in the rough that I helped to polish is now sparkling as bright as the finest of gems. Seeing others working so hard Allow me to work hard myself and never shed a tear. Sadness is not on my vocabulary. After all, the closest motion I allow is the beauty of the eyes. Allow me to teach you how to do true emotional spectrum practice. Alright, 7 gym leader, chill up. She's gonna bring out a Boravwig. You want to know my secret to my beauty? I enrolled you into the most difficult hands-on courses. Okay, so we can use touch song here. Salvo is not gonna be effective. So this is special text gonna boost. Boravwig is gonna use reflect. Let's use flamethrower. Alright, there goes Boravwig. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Get its Patriots next. Alright, we can use the Saddle Ball here. It's gonna be super effective. Saddle Ball and its Patra. It was super effective. It was a critical hit. And we're gonna use Saddle Ball ourselves. It's gonna be a super effective one-shot. Its Patra is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Carnival is gonna level up. We got Carnivore. Gonna keep Skeletor's in the mix. Let's use Saddle Ball. Beautiful one shot, and Carnivore is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Skeletor's and Masquerade's gonna level up. Got a Glaylid. I was use Saddle Ball here, Skeletor. One solid, super effective. Glaylid is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. And so you got a Florwig next. We're gonna keep Skeletor in the mix. I'm sucking, not in a good way. A pleasant surprise is not good for my skin. Florwig, did I encounter one of you? We need to be careful here. Let's use Saddle Ball. I'm gonna use Telestasis. It is, for BB is what we haven't encountered yet. That's what it is. Come here, by Mr. Florius. It's time for a skin cleanse and become a new you. Skeletor's, we're gonna use Saddle Ball. It was super effective. First, you must be beautiful. In the end, strength favors beauty. Florian's gonna use Psychic. I think that was effective. Let's use Flamethrower. There's a little pinch of health on Florage there, and that would do enough damage to flame the Florage. And Tulip has been defeated. And Pokemon's gonna gain experience. The Ticketurn just leveled up. A Socken grown up to be sore. But think for the 11,880 Pokédollars. You're the total package, I speak, no less. Beauty, strength, you got it all. You know, in my line of work, people who lack talent in one area or the other often fade away, really never to be heard of again. Met with all kinds of setbacks, they fall into corruption in their desperation and end up even more miserable than the poor men do. I will be better for those people who they never had ever insight, fit, and talent to begin with. Don't fade away, Dillikins. I want to see just how far your talent can go. This can be a promise between us. I hope you won't break it. You did splendidly today. Thank you for everything. Beautiful and hot. We only got one gym trainer left. And we're going to be making our way back to Glacial Mountain. To take on the snowboarder champion himself. That is... Gusta. Last gym leader, chat. The last gym leader for the rematches. Now we're back on top of freaking the peak of Glacial Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Because skill dose will definitely need it. Because we're definitely gonna be using the skill dose only for this fight. And for only this fight. Alright, here we go. The last gym leader. Hey, Gusa! Oh, I recognize you. You're here to hit the slopes. I don't recall the snow being too good today. I came to say hi. What? Okay. Now, I really don't understand what you're up to. I'm here to re-challenge you. Greta told me to come and battle you again. Oh, I see. You're here to cover for Greta. So your dream came true. You're champion rank now. You must be so happy. Oh, my bad. That sounds a lot more sarcastic than I extended. Didn't sound sarcastic. Don't get me wrong. I really think it's amazing. It's contemplate for me, that all. Anyway, you came to test my skills, right? Let's just get this over with. Straight. Let's head outside. Your best hope it's not snowing. Well, it kind of was snowing when I was walking there. Who knows? It's crazy that we're back here, chat. The weather is your favor today. I guess the snowy mountain decided to be kind. These leagues, mandated expeditions, happens a few times a year. If we don't show we up for the job, we lose our position as gym leaders. Richard always stays it's just a family, but I'm already had to give up on being a pro snowboarder. If she takes away the talents I still have to show, then what he left. Sorry, didn't mean to bring the temperature down. I'm simply enough, really. All I need to do is make sure the power of my Pokemon chills you to the bone. Oh, now it's started to snow. The last gym leader. Yes, I still love that scarf, actually. You're starting out with a Frostmoth. Bring out a Skittle Dodge. The distance are alright, I guess. Good enough to defeat you. Anyway. We can use Touch Song. It's gonna be super effective. Gyarados special attack is gonna boost. Osmoth is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Got Beltic coming in. We're gonna keep Gyarados in the mix. I will use Touch Song here. Briefly, one-sided super effective. Gyarados' special attack is gonna boost. Beltic is fainted. We got the Sea Titan. Gonna keep Gyarados in the mix. Trying to scratch. Touch Song. Beautiful one-shot. Special attack is gonna boost on the Gyarados. The Titan's gonna faint. My Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. It got Weavile coming in. Weavile is another one of the Pokemons that we need to get from the Pokedex. If I can be able to find it on my list right here. Nice. Let's use Touch Song. Weavile's gonna use Night Slash. It was super effective. But we're gonna use Touch Song. It's gonna be a beautiful one-shot, super effective. The special attack's gonna boost on his skill down. And Pokemon's gonna gain experience. We got the Artelia next. Let's keep Gyarados in the mix. I won't let things heat up any further. Time to bring the deep freeze. Alright, we got the Telestasis. I know this says not really effective, but we're gonna use Touch Song. If I remember, it did one-shotted back in the Gem Challenge. Wait, let's see if it actually will work again. Let it freeze, let it snow, let it power up on top of us. Nice. My Gyarados is just gonna use Touch Song because that's Artelia's Telestasis is Ice. Yeah, it's just gonna one-shot it was super effective. And Artelia is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain experience. We had defeated the last gym leader. Your burning passion, I kinda like it, to be honest. But thank you for the 11,880 Pokedollars. Man, Greatest must really have it out for me, sending someone there's no way I could beat. Still, no regrets on my part. I give it everything I had. I hit you full force, and I lost anyway. It made me feel frustrated. It made me want to become stronger as a gym leader, but more of myself into it. I thought my passion had froze over, but you rekindled it for me. Thanks, Dillikens. It won't lose next time, you see. Try not to catch a cold on your way down the mountain, eh? I try not to. Autumn phone's ringing. Hello? Am I speaking to Champion Dillikens? This is Greta. How is your inspections of the gyms going? I just completed them, actually. How do you get my number? I'm done with them all. I just got done with them. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you. I was informed by each of the gym leaders that you stopped by to see them. I knew giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Dillikens. All of them seems quite happy for the opportunity to battle you. Now I would like to expect reports from you in person. Join me at the academy in the entrance hall. I will be waiting for you there. Okay. Now we need to make our way to the academy, to the entrance hall. Now that we actually have taken out all of the gym leaders for a second time, now let's fly out to make a goose out to the Uvar Academy. It was a good one, Chad. It really was. It was fun actually finding them again, if you guys know what I mean. Right. My boy or greeters should be waiting for us here in the entrance hall. Yep, they'll see us. Good day, champion Delicans. Now tell me, what do you think about entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? Not really my thing. I love it. Not really my thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was in charge of creating a new design when we remodeled it a few years ago. But more importantly, I would very much like to hear your report on the gym leaders. Oh, now that I think about it, this location is perhaps a little too public. Do you know of anywhere quiet we might be able to discuss things a bit more discreeting? And our dorm? That may sound a little weird, but yes, and our dorm. So this is the dorm room that you love? Is. I wonder if this room was help nurtured your potential as a champion. It was. Oh wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dorm ministry. In the near future perhaps, I pay your family home a visit if I may. About that, I do need to head back home. Actually, we haven't done that. Because it was just weird just starting up after the credits. When they started the post game. In the last episode, in our dorm room. Not at home where we actually started the journey from. That is weird if you guys do think about it. We haven't seen Mom in literally 37 episodes. No, 36, 37 episodes. You guys, I mean. Anyways, let's get into the topic at hand. I would much like to hear your report now that you expected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leader did you feel was the easiest to face in battle? Caddy was pretty easy. Dave honestly was pretty easy. Tillip was pretty easy. Wymie was pretty easy. Gusa was pretty easy. I feel like the only ones that actually did put some damage in was Ion and Larry. And Wymie did too. There was a good amount of them that we actually... Chilla was easy. Gusa was easy. Cafu was easy. Bacheloress was easy. Caddy was easy. Which one did the most damage to the team? Well, we was on our last two Pokemon with Wymie, if you guys remembered. I don't really know. Like low key, my heart is assigned to go to Caddy. That would this is a little bit hard to think about actually. I'm literally thinking. It's like, what do I really want to push? If you guys know what I mean. I'm gonna say Gusa. Gusa, you say. Next, which gym leader would left the strongest impression on you? No matter Larry was the Elite Four member. No matter he wasn't using his like Elite Four members. No matter we did beat him the third time. No matter his Elite Four team was not crazy either. Low key, the only ones that actually got to our last two Pokemon with Wymie. No matter it was a double battle, yes. That's Staraptor and Bravery from Larry. They kinda got us close of getting fainted, but I would say Wymie. Of course you say Wymie. Then which gym leader give you the most trouble during battle? It was Wymie. Of course you say Wymie. Next, in the last and most important question. Which gym leader did you like the most? Low-key, Tulip. Tulip, I would have to agree. Those are all of the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. You've been taken as fantastic champion diligence. I have no doubt it will assist me when running the organization. Please accept this as thanks. Ooh, we get a King Walk. You get a greeter. And I think I can sell this, but I'm pretty sure it best do like to boost up the attack on Pokemon, if I remembered. Thanks to you, my schedule has cleared up quite entirely. So I will most definitely be joining the tournament we discussed in the director's office. I'm sure Champions Nemula will be pleased too. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get back to work now. You must be tired. I suggest you to take it easy to rest for the day. It was a pretty interesting day, actually. It really was. But that means I'm gonna go ahead and rest up. 1 week later. Thanks for Nemlin putting in a bit of preparations for the Pokemon League. The day finally revived the greatest Pokemon battle competition to be held. And that means I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking this series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. You get notified every single time that I do upload a video. Next, we are gonna be taking on the Academy Ace tournament. Literally like a week later from the expansions of the gyms, actually. It was fun actually rematching the gym leaders. I never done this before because I normally don't do it in series. I have done it on my own time, but never in the first time on series actually. But it was part of the story to unlock the Academy Ace tournament. Right, that's what we're gonna be doing in our next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.